Stop scrolling and ask yourself this: why do you blush? While some people think it's a silly leftover from evolution, the truth is downright fascinating and a little bit embarrassing too. So let's dive deep into the science of why you get those burning red cheeks. First of all, let me paint a scenario for you. Imagine you're presenting in front of a big audience. You're killing it, except suddenly your brain reminds you of that one embarrassing, totally irrelevant thing from 7th grade. Boom! Your face heats up. Everyone notices. That's the classic blush attack. Relatable, right? But don't worry, because we'll prove by the end of this video that this weird body trick isn't just awkward, it's actually amazing. So what is blushing? Scientifically speaking, blushing is an involuntary reddening of your face due to increased blood flow to the skin's capillaries. Note, involuntary. You cannot talk your way out of a blush, folks. It's like your body going, "You're embarrassed? Let's make it public knowledge." Thanks a lot, biology. But why does this happen, and what does it achieve? Here's where it gets wild. Blushing is actually wired into our bodies by the autonomic nervous system. Yeah, the same system that controls stuff you don't have to think about, like your heartbeat or digestion. Let's surprise you even more. The specific culprit? It's your sympathetic nervous system, which is usually associated with fighting, flighting, or freezing. But apparently, when you're embarrassed or socially anxious, you can add flaming cheeks to that list. Here's the detailed science. When you're embarrassed, your brain releases adrenaline, triggering the dilation of blood vessels, including those in your face. This is why your cheeks, highlighted against the rest of your less blushy body, decide to go full tomato mode. But wait, adrenaline isn't just about red cheeks. It amps up your energy, sharpens senses, sometimes gives you superhuman feats of strength, and yet it makes you blush. Evolutionary design is just hilarious sometimes. Human beings are the only creatures who blush. Yep, your cat never has to explain its messy, awkward situations, and no dog ever turns pink because someone caught them chewing shoes again. Scientist Charles Darwin, the guy you know for evolution theory, called blushing the most peculiar and most human of expressions. Darwin, you genius, because that really sums it up. But why did evolution give us this unique trick? There are a couple of theories. First theory, blushing might serve as a social signal. This means it tells other people, "Hey, I feel bad about what just happened." It's basically nature's version of posting an apology tweet. How interesting is that? It communicates feelings without any words, like saying, "Oops, my bad." But here's the twist. When people see someone blushing, they often report feeling more forgiving, like, "Aw, they're honest, let's cut them some slack." So, your inconvenient red cheeks might actually work as your ally. Thanks, evolution. We think. The second theory, blushing might be connected to social bonding and trust. When you blush, you're sort of exposed, all those emotions displayed on your outside instead of being private. Some researchers believe this could help bond humans together because it feels honest. Like if someone blushes when they mess up, you're less likely to judge them or stay mad. Honesty is disarming, and apparently, so are cheeks the color of a stop sign. Who knew? Blushing is more than just awkward red cheeks. Are you ready for this kicker? There's evidence suggesting that blushing triggers the part of your brain responsible for empathy. Yep, science says people feel for you when you blush, even if they're laughing at the same time. And since humans are very social creatures, all this emotional connection stuff probably helped us stick together as groups back when we were cavemen dodging saber-toothed tigers. And yet, not everyone blushes the same way. Some people barely blush, and others can go full Rudolph at the hint of anything remotely embarrassing. Genetics play a key role here. But another factor is culture. In some cultures, blushing is considered super cute and even encouraged. Meanwhile, in others, people try to hide it. And there's even something called erythrophobia, which is an intense fear of, you guessed it, blushing. Imagine dreading the dread of redness. It's a thing, though. Did you know people can blush due to being flustered, romantic attraction, or just praise? Compliments glowing more than your skin. And hey, do you remember the phrase, love makes your cheeks rosy? Turns out, it's totally scientifically backed. When we're attracted or emotionally overwhelmed, that same adrenaline rush dilates facial blood vessels to give you, yep, the blush. Nature really said cute mode on. Can we stop blushing though? Well, the short answer is, not really. It's involuntary. Some people try techniques like deep breathing or even meditation to keep those nerves down, but there's no guaranteed quick fix. It's one quirk you might just have to embrace. Consider it part of your charm. Now let's debunk a quick myth. Some believe blushing happens only on your face. Nope, wrong. It can extend to your neck, ears, and chest too, depending on the flood of blood vessels in those areas. If you're next level embarrassed, it's a full body blush. Epic or horrifying? You decide. And just so you know, studying blushing is harder than it seems. Scientists have to create situations where participants feel embarrassed. Yikes, tough gig. Can you imagine signing up for that? But thanks to their efforts, we better understand these awkward moments that actually make us human and not robots. Yay, science! Blushing might feel awkward, but it's also kind of beautiful, right? A biological love letter to emotional honesty. It connects us, shares our emotions, and reminds us we're vulnerable yet charmingly so. So next time you blush, don't fight it. Own it. Your brain just activated one of humanity's coolest quirks. What was your most embarrassing blush-worthy moment? Share it in the comments below. Unless you're blushing just thinking about it, then hey, we totally understand. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Why Facts episodes like this one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious and stay blushing.